Hey, Money Plays, how you doing? You can do better than that. How you doing, Money Plays? My name is Michael Badger. I'm originally from Toronto, Ontario. Yes, Toronto, Ontario, the home of the crack-smoking mayor. Give it up for Rob Ford. Apparently, Rob Ford has just inked a deal to actually have a TV show down here in the United States. We gave you Chris Farley, and you killed him. You can't have Rob Ford. We can only have one drunken, fat, crack-smoking, pussy-eating mayor in all of Canada, and you can't have him. We're going to re-elect him for life just so you people have actually heard the word Toronto. So yeah, I'm Canadian. A lot of people don't know that a lot of your favorite television shows actually originally started in Canada. Breaking Bad originally is CBC production. Did you know that? Said there was only one episode. It only went a little something like this. Mr. White, you have cancer. Cancer? Oh my God, what will I do? Am I going to have to use my chemical skills in order to bake methamphetamine and ruin my community and ruin my family? Doctor says, no, sir, it's Toronto. Your treatment starts on Thursday. You'll be fine. So I almost didn't make it today. I was a little bit late. I went to, I have a number of Jewish friends, and I've been dating some Jewish girls. And they're an amazingly wonderful, exuberant community, and they have celebrations for everything. And so today I went to a thing called a bris mitzvah shiva. A bris mitzvah shiva. It's a combination circumcision, bar mitzvah, and funeral. It's a Jewish abortion, folks. Yes, they've actually figured out how to celebrate an abortion. The rabbi wraps a glass up and steps on it. Mazel tov! Here, scrape it out with the sharp end. You know, that wasn't even that bad, except for the rabbi came out and started playing, the fiddle in minor chords, which is actually a really tough thing to do. And I started dancing around, and I really got into it, and I said, L'chaim! And everybody just stopped and looked at me, and they were like, you asshole, L'chaim means to life. I looked at the little fella, and I said, today you won't be a man. Oh, come on. You'll be laughing about that later, and you'll feel very, very ashamed, like a good Jewish person would. Let's see. Hey, anybody else here ride the bus in Las Vegas? Yeah, I know, it's weird. Riding the bus here is crazy. I was riding the bus over here today, and there was this guy with a limp and an eye patch stumbling down, and I just want to look at him and go, was it all fun and games up until that point? Hand grenade. And then I saw this woman. I was so upset about this. I couldn't believe it. It was a packed bus. I couldn't believe I was the only one that was upset about this. She was breastfeeding on the bus. I wasn't offended by the breastfeeding. She was doing it right underneath the sign that says no food or drink. So I pointed it out. Not to her, because she wasn't doing anything wrong. I had a word with the baby. That's what's wrong with you young people today. You don't think the rules apply to you. And it didn't look at me, so I picked it up and shook it. I'm kidding. I wouldn't shake somebody else's baby, just my own. So, and you get to see the street names in this town. And give it up. They're finally doing what they should have been doing all along. They've started naming the streets after the people that made this town famous, right? We got Wayne Newton Boulevard over here down by the airport. And the street that runs behind all of the casinos is Frank Sinatra Boulevard. And that doesn't make any sense. It runs behind the casinos. It should really be Sammy Davis Jr. Boulevard. Actually, with all that backdoor action, they could have called it Siegfried and Roy Boulevard. But no, you know, if it was Siegfried and Roy Boulevard, then it would have to be Flamingo. They'd have to rename that because it's always half chewed up. I know I'm an awful, awful person. But finally, one of these days, they're going to finally give a street to the king, Elvis, as soon as they can figure out how to get a street to go wide and then skinny and then wide and then skinny. My name is Michael Badger. You've been very, very kind.